Hello guys, today again we are at Chit Chat Corner and again another episode of our podcast, and today we have something very interesting to talk about that everyone gone through it at one point in their life.
Oh yes, I've gone through it multiple points in my life.
So what's our topic for today?
So, I'm your host. Okay, stop playing with the hair. Sorry guys. I'm your host, Amy, and we have Dean over here as my guest. Cause
at this point, just treat me as a co-host already.
Yeah. We'll probably be having another host later.
Every time you say guest, I feel like I'm the last choice over here. Just say I'm the co-host already. At this point, we gone through 9 episodes together already.
My guest. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about housemates.
Ooh.
Or roommates.
Roommate or housemate. Okay.
Yes. Basically, people you live with except for your family, like your parents, your family, all those. That's a different story. So, my first question to you right now would be: have you lived out of your parents' house with like roommates or housemates?
Yeah, of course. When you live in dormitories, of course you live with a lot of roommate or housemate. But at dormitory, I consider them as a roommate.
Yeah.
Because dorm doesn't really consider as a house, just
it's just
big
a
house,
big
big
place,
room
and then
with a lot of students like that.
Yeah, the beds are all there.
And then housemate also, I'm pretty sure, like I said from the start over there, at one point everyone go through this. Of course, I also have gone through a lot of multiple roommates to the point that I think that now somewhat I feel like I better live by myself.
Yes.
If only I got a very good quality housemate or roommate that I'm okay to live with them. But so far, all my experience with the housemate got some few good one, but you know lah, sometimes the bad really outweigh the good one, so you have to tell the story about here.
Would you care to like share your experiences? Let's go with the good one first. The good ones.
The good one. Okay, the good one is my best friend over here. I would say
He's very stressed, by the way. When he live with me, he very stressed one. He has to say good is because he's still living with me.
But the thing is, every housemate have a good and a bad. I would say even though I'm a bit stressed living with her because of she has a very particular way of doing things. But I said up to this point, she's one of the good housemate that I live with. Like at least I learn how to be clean. I learn how to be more attentive to stuff.
Would you want me to put like a picture of your old room over here?
No, you don't need. No need to put. My room is very clean. She's one of the good housemate that I live with lah. Clean and it's like living with a big sister, you know. It's like living with a very caring big sister that will scold you, but at the same time care about you. So that's how it feels having her as a housemate or the roommate. Aside from that, I think I haven't lived with her long enough, so cannot really. But aside from that, from the
previous ones lah.
The previous one, the best one I live with is probably with my other best friend also, which is my Indo best friend. That guy is actually one of the best roommate that I live with lah. It's just the guy have this one habit because back then he was a devout Buddhist. So every time when he say the prayers, right, you can hear in your room also that his prayer. Because for us Muslim, right, we pray different way, and he different way. Every time I hear that he's chanting his prayer or whatever, I feel like those kind of bomo that chanting
exorcist.
Exorcist or something, you know. Because the thing is, my friend, he can see stuff, he can feel stuff. And usually when he do that, he said, "Oh, all the the thing is going out, going here, going away one, because he said last time, because over there the place that we are living is the what you say? It's not haunted. It's the place where those things walk around. Yeah, pass by. So that's why he always need to chanting the spell of prayer. But I feel like because he's a Buddhist, I'm Muslim, I also do my prayer. It's like two things are clashing with each other. It's like we
no lah. It's because Muslim they pray silently.
Yeah, we pray silently.
Yeah.
He pray very loudly.
You go to any Buddhist toko also, they pray quite loud.
But talking about the housemate, he's one of the best housemate. He don't have a lot of fuss one. Especially when I want to eat or want to cook or whatever, he just say, oh, you want to cook whatever you want lah. And sometimes he know how to find food by himself one. So he's really like, it's like I'm living with a pet that know how to take care of
a cat
himself. Yeah, take care of itself. Sorry, Henry, it's not like your pet or whatsoever, but I feel like I don't have to take care of you a lot when we're living together. Okay, even though we are working together, the thing is we're working together also at the same place, and I don't have to wait for him to wake up so we can go work together. It's just that I can go work by myself. He can go work by himself. It's just very easy to take care of this guy one. And then there's one more housemate that also my best friend. That is a good. It seems her name is AB.
AB.
Yeah, AB. Somewhat she is like you.
Also nag at you.
It's like living with a big sister.
I think it's just living with girls is like that lah. Man has a very high tendency of making mess of everything and then just clean it up later.
Because one time when I were housemate with AB, I have one other girl also named that I don't want to say here because we have a long history that I want to talk about over here. We can do it in another episode of podcast.
Oh my God, we'll forget about this, but okay.
AB is very clean. And she is very self-sufficient. She know how to take care of herself. And only sometimes she will ask, then can you help me do this? Can you help me with that? But the other girl, if you see my room is messy, you should see the other girls. It's like a pig's thigh. So I have like yin and yang of her in room, you know.
You're literally in the middle there.
Yeah.
The one that separates, you know. You can see both yin and yang, how good they are.
Then AB is very clean and everything is well organized and everything. But other one, she's like very messy one. Sometimes the messiness come to the kitchen also. But the thing is, because all of three of us has like a best friend at that time, I don't really mind lah. Because she knows she live with me. If I see something dirty, I just
clean.
I just don't talk much.
Yeah, it doesn't say much. He just cleans it. But nowadays, he knows why he cleans it. He'll be thinking, it's because later Amy was cold.
Not all the time lah. Why you say like that? It's like all the time. All the time I clean.
Amy was cold or Amy will say you or Amy will not like this.
Somewhat true, but most of the time I clean because of just clean only. And living with Abby, we can compromise. Most of the best housemate that I live with, we always can compromise with each other. Like, you put your stuff here, you can use my stuff, I can use your stuff, something like that lah. And I think, and that is one of the best, and one of the somewhat good, somewhat bad one is when I live with my university friend. I mean, they're all good.
So they are the good?
They are the somewhat good, somewhat bad also lah. Because the thing is, as for housemate, because we just a university friend, right? Sometimes we just don't care about each other. What you do, something like that. For me, the good thing, they don't bother me, and we still can compromise. But the it's like living with. I don't know, back then we are still young lah. You know how young people live. You on your room, on your PC, I'm in my room at my PC, I don't care about each other.
Yeah.
If your room is messy as that, we don't care about each other or whatsoever. And the common room is like when you go out and serve or something like that.
And I just... Yeah.
So that was somewhat good, somewhat bad lah. But for the best housemate or roommate that I live with, most of them is my best friend lah. And although I said I I like to live on my own one, but if I live with a best friend that can actually compromise with each other, that sometimes I can talk to. That's the thing. Having a housemate sometimes is a perk where you have someone that you can talk to.
Yes.
Not like to be alone all the time. Although I like to live alone sometimes, when I live alone also feel like very very lonely at that time. That's why last time I talked to her parent a lot when I live at the other house one.
No, he actually talks to himself actually, to be honest. My parents are not even there anymore. Like, my parents they're not alive, guys. They're not alive. So he's living at my parents' house.
Yeah, because before I live with her, I live at a Rawang house. They have a like family altar over there, and sometimes I don't know if it's ghosts or not, or if it's souls over there or not, if there's a spirit over there or not. Sometimes I tend to talk to them because of Tun only. So right now I have a housemate. I at least can talk to someone lah. The good housemate is if it's their best friend, can compromise each other, and sometimes I can talk to. The somewhat good, somewhat bad. If we can still co-live peacefully, but no like talking. There's no talking. Just like that. It's just can feel the loneliness a bit lah. But that's a housemate that, what you call that? It's really a housemate from hell one. I think everyone will have this story of their own.
Yeah, we have another guest.
Okay.
Hi, we have Lepkai. Sorry guys, I call him Lepkai. We have Caleb over here. So today's topic, we're talking about housemates. Have you like lived with other people other than your family before?
Used to stay a few housemates before.
Okay.
They are actually quite fun, but
So-
some also quite. Me stay with guys Girls wise, actually they are quite okay. However, it's just that guys, they are a bit dirty lah. Some of them. Yeah, all the.
I'm looking at someone, guys.
I mean, we see flying underwears, we see flying socks, and yeah, name it lah, whatever you want to find in a guy's room. Yeah, but I seen girls' rooms so far, they're quite tidy, because I don't know whether I stayed with an OCD girl before. It's like even one small mistake, she can actually just say, "Hey, it's dirty," you know.
Yeah.
But living OCD people actually a bit tough lah.
I'm not OCD. I don't have severe OCD. I have minor one. So it's like the things that I put over here. If that person didn't go and put it back, I will be like, hey, put it back nicely.
They're still okay lah. That one is minor. Encountered with all of you OCD, right? Like I sit in the chair, then my PC is actually outside. So apparently when my PC sang it a bit, the lady will be like, then she'll just move the thing outside. Hey, I like it that way. Then she'll tell you like, she can tell you by measuring the whole thing and tell you that mathematically and theoretically it is actually slant. Yeah, I'll be like, okay lah, we don't want to mess with Einstein over there. Yeah, then we just.
So you have lived with like good housemates and bad housemates.
Good housemates.
Mostly good lah. Is it?
No.
No,
I think good housemates I got so far at least 2 to 3.
2 to 3.
But
Okay, almost the same as Dean lah. Almost the same as Dean. 2 to 3 only.
But so far it's fine lah.
So far it's fine.
Yeah.
So what's your experience with hell housemates?
Quite a lot, I would say. Hell housemates, normally we have like people who don't clean their stuff. Like got one guy that time stayed with me, and apparently it was quite dirty. He came back from work, he'll just sleep on the bed without bathing. And yeah, so I mean, like imagine you go out on 10 to 10 and you come home like smelly and everything, you just
On your bed.
not my bed lah. I mean, it's his bed, but
Yeah,
because
his
his
bed
bed is
lah.
somehow near to me, then you'll get that sweet smelling aroma of I wouldn't want to say how nice smell it is, but
The perfume called sweat.
it's called the amazing fine kind of perfume, where you can only find it when you are working long hours lah. So, but thankfully that guy didn't have any strong body odor. I mean, I met one before that his body odor is like really can send you to Jesus lah, I would say. I mean, I stayed with that one before. So I eventually almost met Jesus at that moment. But
So you would say your experience with like housemates are...
yeah. So I think I can rate. You want smelly feet, smelly body, smelly armpits. Yeah. You name what I can name lah, but
It's a good thing that living with Dean is always having deodorant with him.
that's a good thing actually. If you really were to ask me, I guess having people like that is actually better than having people who are not clean, I would say. Yeah. But actually, yes, general hygiene is actually very important nowadays because you wouldn't know what you will catch or what kind of sickness you will get eventually.
Thank you so much, Caleb, for your view of this housemate. So let's get back our co-host.
All right.
Yep. So just now we heard from Lepka on all of his experiences where guys have flying boxers everywhere. You know, just now what he was showing me.
I didn't really show. I didn't really drop off my boxer.
Flying boxers, flying underwear, and he was like.
But that's how easy living with the boys. When I mean, some of the boys can be that I wouldn't say dirty, but I say messy. Like just after they go back, especially when you live with a lot of guys, some of the guys just like when come home just like to take off their shirt and just walk like that, shirt like that. The best memory, I wouldn't say best memory. The thing that I really remember when living with the boys, like living with like 12 people in one house. And the house is actually not that big also. It's like the first room has 3 people, second room has 4 people, the third room also have 4 people, and we don't have a bed, we have like the mattress only. Like the mattress is like lying around just like that, and then that time everybody is free to sleep in everybody mattress one.
Yeah, disgusting.
So that's how I think this is the dirtiest when I live with the boss, like 12 to 14 people, because we are during diploma time, right? Our house has the most animation member. People from the class also come to hang out at our house, and then they end up become almost like a permanent resident over there. It's like sometimes they just come and then bring their clothes. Hey, can I
crash over here,
or can I just borrow your washing machine to use or whatsoever? And then one I said is dirtiest, right? Because that house has a problem. Number one, when the washing machine throwing out the water, the house at the back there will flood one.
Meaning it didn't put nicely lah, you guys, the draining thing.
It's not the draining. Yeah, the draining thing is like what you call it? The sumbat in English.
Oh.
It's a clog. So water will always come. There's one time that my friend is like doing the work, and suddenly he realized his room become like a Titanic already. There's a lot of water at the back there. And then second thing, some of the boys, they smoke, and they smoke inside the room also. That's one of thing that if I want to make a fuss is you smoke in the room. One guys are smoking, right? They actually smoke and then he put it on his mattress one, and he didn't even realize that his mattress is actually burning.
Oh no! Oh, I cannot live with guys. Oh,
It's like when he's smoking, and then I don't know how he put it in his mattress, and one of the guys is like playing PC, didn't even realize that the thing is actually burning at the back. There's one housemate that he always come to the house. He's not a permanent resident there, but he always come to our house and crash one. And he is the type that the one that Caleb said. He smells. He doesn't like to take a bath.
Oh no!
And then one time he sleep on my mattress, and then I have to throw out my mattress because I think that time he came back from university and he's really smelly one. At that time he said, "Oh, I forget to bring my clothes. Can I crash here?" And everyone said, "Okay, if you crash, make sure you don't crash in our mattress. Just sleep out in the living room or whatsoever." And then I come back, right? He was on my mattress.
I think you have more rights to say him, "Hey, bro, we already told you not to sleep on anyone's mattress."
Yeah, but then he said, "I'm sorry." So I said, "Can you replace my mattress?" No, he doesn't have money. So That time I have to throw out my mattress because I was so very disgusted with this guy. So after that, whenever he come out, we just like prepare like a old newspaper for him to sit outside. Just don't come in our room one. And then some of the guys that came in, they come to wash their clothes also. And then because that place is small, right, they always hang their clothes at the kitchen.
Oh.
Where you hang the clothes. The kitchen, it becomes like camping tent, you know. It's like whenever I want to go to kitchen or to get a plate or something, right, it's like all the clothes is like can you imagine? Because my friend, he came right because we have a hanging
the clothes rack.
The clothes rack outside. But because you live with 10 people, of course it's always full. And this guy think that he's so creative, right? Like he put a lot of rope in the kitchen one, and that's become when you were to go to kitchen, it's like this. You have to go like that. Our garbage is the type that you put there and it will fall down to
Oh, there's a trash chute.
Trash chute. And because we're living with 10 people, right, it hasn't been like 2 months, that thing is like clogged already just because of us that living in that house. Every night it's like big gulp and then slurpy because we live nearby 7-Eleven also. There's a lot of things. Then you can see that thing is actually clogged because of us at that. And I think this is the most I would say disgusting. Disgusting lah. It's the one of the worst housemate that I live with. But to be fair, we live with 10 people, so you cannot expect everybody to be clean.
Very easy only. You just need to have one girl.
Every time you go back home, because guys, they like to do work lying around. Lying around at the living room. And you can see a living carpet at my living room over there. Because every guy is lying around without shirt while we can play card only. And when you go back home, instead you have a like that, so you don't accidentally step on someone.
Like I say, all you guys need is just one girl.
Yeah.
And that whole place will gonna be clean as fuck. And also, the guys will hate the girl.
Yeah, we don't know about that.
The guys will definitely hate the girl.
So that's one thing. And then I still live with the same guy, but this time we are separated into 2 houses. Like one house, 5 people, one other house is 5 people.
What?
And I said at that time, it's controllable. Except for the guy who are really, really dirty. I remember this one guy who are really, really dirty, that he left his laundry over there. And he left his laundry with water one because he said he want to soak. You know, we've been seeing that thing soak like almost 6 months, you know. Like never took out one. And then every time we ask her, who's this one? I don't know. Who's this one? I don't know. Who's this one? I don't know. To the point that when the water really turned like really black, like it, you know, when water become like not water anymore, it's like a bad food kind of water, right? And then we say, okay, we clean it. And we take a shirt. Hey, dude, this is your shirt lah. I said, oh, is it lah? You say it's not your clothes one. I said, oh, sorry I didn't notice. But his clothes actually disintegrate. And that is the same guy that after he cooked, and he forgot to wash the rice pot, to the point that he lived here for 1 week or 2 weeks just like that. And we opened the rice pot. It's like the rice pot, it become like a black forest already. Yeah. This guy is so...
Just cost time.
Yeah. He's the same guy that also smoke in the room once.
Oh so no.
The smell of the room is really bad lah. But surprisingly, this guy is also my best friend. I live with him as my housemate for 3 houses. And the 3rd house, this guy, he just upped his dirtiness level to the point that he can actually live with cockroaches. the guy, I would say, quite, he doesn't like to move much.
And by the way, he's your best friend.
Yeah.
Is he still your best friend?
Now, not anymore lah.
Okay.
And then I can see him, this guy is playing game, right? And I can see the cockroach is on his body just like that. he didn't notice, or either he didn't notice or he didn't mind at all.
No!
Back then, I don't live in the room. I live in the living room because we don't have a lot of places. And then I said, hey, I don't have a room. Can I put my clothes in your room one? If I just wash my clothes, I live in his room for one day, right? If I want to wear my clothes again, it already smells like, you know, when you keep room that have a lot of garbage one, how it smell? That's how it smell. Smells very pungent. My shirt feels very pungent. Smells very pungent at that time. I said, okay lah, I cannot.
Yeah, that thing is already. Yeah.
I cannot leave my clothes in your room anymore.
Straight away say to him lah, walao bro, your room is dirty as fuck, man.
I said to him like, bro, your room is dirty. It's okay. And I said, lot of cockroach. Oh, those are my pets one. After I move out, I said, okay lah, after this I don't try to live with this guy anymore.
Get a girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend, by the way.
And the girlfriend is okay with it? Get that girl, go to his house. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure the girl will just either number one, break up, or number two, controlling.
That's why I say, I hope now if you are still dirty, just be less dirty lah. I wouldn't say
I'm not less dirty. Clean yourself up.
I wouldn't say I'm that clean also. I'm quite messy of a person. But at least when I go out with someone, I make sure that my stuff is clean.
Yeah.
Or when I use other people's place, I make sure that it's clean. If I want to have something messy, it's just my place only.
Oh yeah. Guess what, guys? He somewhat bet or challenged me saying that he can keep his table clean.
Now it's almost clean. So that's the
Dirty.
story of living with a very, very dirty
No,
boss.
we were still at the good part, but then okay. So actually, I've lived with quite. Hold on, let me count how many times I've lived with other people. Okay, uni, I lived 3 times. Then come out, I lived with other people 1, 2. Then come out again. Now, 6 times. My uni time, I loved my first roommate. She is a clean freak, but I'm okay with that. The only problem that she has with me was the hair situation. You know, girls' long hair is gonna be like full on hair fall everywhere. So it's like that. Other than that, she's okay with me. Like we go out, hang out, no problem. The second one is after this first roommate left, she graduated and then left. I have to look for another roommate. Supposedly the management have to be looking for one. But I end up looked for one that matches with my style, which is our hair is everywhere. But she's also okay. She's not that messy. She's okay-ish, not that messy, almost the same as me. The hair everywhere. But both of us is like, okay, we can live with it. Until like, you know, we cannot take it, then we clean it. But all good, definitely all good. Actually, I would say my housemates, majority of them are good. Just that right now I have one hell of a housemate.
Sorry.
No, now and during uni time. But that one is story for a bit later on, which I'll ask him first.
Okay.
So the good one, I would say, got some that lived with me. They cook, they do the cooking, I do the cleaning. Then some lived with me is that I'm the driver. Then they just direct me where they want to go. Some live with me, they are the type that, you know, very chill. The both of us are very chill. We'll go watch movie together, all those kind of things. Go to club events. Up until now, my housemates or my roommates are my roommates. Quite good. My current roommate, on the other hand, has a lot of statues. My current roommate, on the other, my boyfriend, just has a lot of statues. Yeah, I would say my current one is okay. My second boyfriend, childish. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate him, but he's childish. Oh, the last one. Oh my god, the last boyfriend. Dirty. I don't know if it's a their thing, but dirty. I had to, like, you know, scold him for a bit. Then after that, he tried to like clean up himself. But man, is it really a guy thing that they'll just make the whole place a mess? Yeah.
Don't know.
They don't make the bed. That's number one. I don't really like it. They don't make the bed. And number two is their clothes. They expect me to do the folding and everything. Like, hello, I'm already washing it. You do the folding. I work, you work, okay? There's no such thing as you work and I work and I have to still do all the housework. So the next one would be hell housemate or roommate.
Yeah,
how many you have?
Hell housemate, the one that I told earlier, this guy is
definitely one.
hell housemate, and the girl that I talking about in the earlier one, the girl also a hell housemate, not because
housemate from hell.
not because she is messy, but the thing is she has this mouth. You know the one that talk behind your back one.
Oh, we call them either snakes or two-faced.
So when she lived with me, right, I helped her do a lot of things. Like because before she was living in other places, and I say, oh, AB is going to live with me. How about you live with me also, since both of you are close together? Rent also lower, ma. And then the thing is, okay, she said okay, and then somewhat we three become like a close friend. We go out together, we go eat together, and we go back home together because we work at the same place. But this girl, she somehow influenced my best friend to actually hate it on me. Yeah, I don't know what she talked about behind my back, to the point that AB suddenly said, I cannot stand you anymore.
Huh?
For no freaking reason at all. So that's the thing that happened. Not only she is messy and shitty, and the thing is she has this thing that talk back behind your back after what you've done for her.
Basically two-faced lah.
Yeah.
Two-faced.
So it's one of the health, and not only she turns my best friend against me, she also somewhat turned the whole background department at the place I work against me also.
Oh, is it the one that keep on sending you all this? Okay, dude, you need help, girl. You are somewhat of a pathological liar.
And then I would say when that happened, I wouldn't say I a bit sad. I'm really sad because my best friend is said that I cannot stand you anymore. Only a few years later, AB come back to me and say, hey, then I'm very sorry that I listened to this person at that time. But this girl, she never like apologized to me. Even to the end of she want to move out, she still use my stuff, bake cookies with it, and then use my washing machine, use my cleaning stuff and whatsoever. Still, I pay most of her rent also at that time because I thought we were best friends, and she always said that, oh, I always don't have a lot of money, but then I make a decent amount of money, so I cover the amount of both of my friend punya rent. So
you are just too nice.
So instead of they have to pay like 600, they only have to pay 300 only.
Oh my god. Can you cover my rent too?
If I make a lot of money lah. But now
you cover my rent
but now you have your housemate lah, so out of question already. If you are single, maybe, but now you have a.
Oh, your best friend was not single, which is the reason why you pay for her. Abby, he was chasing you.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
By the way, back then Abby already have a boyfriend also.
Yeah, then you should ask the boyfriend to pay for her.
Well, you need to wait me to make a lot of money, then I cover for your rent. How about that?
Can. I'll take it.
I'll help you cover off the rent. Okay?
By the way, guys, my rent is around 900 plus.
It's okay one. I can cover. If I make a decent amount of money. You hear, if I make a decent amount of money. Don't go on comment say, didn't already pay your rent? I haven't make a decent amount of money yet. So listen. So at that time, she was one of the hell housemate that I live with lah.
Girl, if you're watching this, you have an issue. Get it fixed. It's called consultation, counseling. It works, you know. All you have to do is just pay a hefty fortune of money for it.
Oh, she did say she go to therapy.
Yeah, a hefty fortune. Get more help. My god, you're disgusting.
So after what happened with her, right, I don't want to live with anyone anymore because I'm afraid the same thing will happen again. And I was,
lo and behold, he's living with me.
But you know, ironically, right, that girl is the last one that I live with together before I live over here. So you
Lo and behold,
yeah. After what happened, right? Okay, I live alone for a while up until Square Corner asked me to live over here to have a housemate. So she's first housemate after I live with.
hell,
Yeah.
housemate from hell.
Yeah. And I think out of my hell housemate, she's the more hellish one. Yeah, she's the more hellish one. The guy, my best friend, is hellish because he is dirty.
Yeah.
He is super dirty. It's like he's a lot of cockroaches one. And the second one is dirty because she's like a snake.
She's dirty and she's snake. Oh my
Yeah.
god, she's dirty outside and inside. Ugh.
But aside from that, if you say about hellish, I don't really have a hellish housemate that I live with because I do also look whose I will live with. So I don't simply live with other people. Best friend, sometimes I just close one eyes. I remember there's one housemate that I live with. He's very, very funny one. You know, he's a aqua one.
Oh.
It's very aqua one. There's a very something like that.
Pondana.
I mean, he's not a bad housemate. He's clean and back then we live in the dormitory, so he just clean only lah. But the thing is, the funny thing about it, every time he sleep, right, he will put the towel in his bed one, so we don't see him sleep. It's like he thought like he's a girl, but we all boys in the same room.
But you already know he's like this.
Yeah, and then we were like, are you not hot, meh? Because dormitories only have fan, don't have aircon, and he closed his bed with towel like that. Said, you're not hot, meh? He said, oh, I'm very embarrassed if you guys see me sleep. I said, and then
It's like this, so it's very normal.
and then we guys, when we change clothes, we just change clothes in front of each other because we still a teenager, right? When he changed clothes, right, he go to the toilet. And sometimes we play around with him. We just took his clothes and just run away around the dorm just like that. And he's like, oh no, my clothes, or something like that. And then
You guys are evil. You guys are bad. Oh my god.
And then one day we see on his bed, we guys, during my time, we read magazine. We have a lot of magazine. My friend have a motor magazine. I have a hobby magazine, Gundam and whatsoever. But this guy, he have a magazine of guys not wearing shirt one.
Oh, he's that.
So
he's gay.
I don't know if he's gay or not, because when you ask him, are you gay or not? He said, why I'm gay? I'm still like to look at girls one. He said, but your magazine say otherwise.
No, the thing is, you guys are very teasing. You guys are very bad. I don't think anyone would open up to you guys.
Okay lah, back then I was really bad lah. I was admit to myself I was really
He
bad.
is gay. You guys are just evil. Yeah.
And then
disgusting.
he always like bring his same type of friend also in my room. So sometimes they make a really good conversation, you know, with guys like with people like this. Although they are one of the people that actually understand.
Yeah, they
what
are more
you're talking about.
empathetic.
Yeah, they are more and somewhat girls like this kind of guy.
Yes, because they are so relatable.
Because I do play prank on him few times, but after I actually talk to this guy actually make a great conversation, and furthermore they are quite funny also. To tease them is funny, to talk with them also they are very funny. So I wouldn't say they're hellish, but this is one of the housemate that I live with that it gave me a very good memories.
So that was a good one that you never mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this guy is very aqua. Back then, I don't like aqua guy. I don't like pondan guy. But when I live with them, as long like they don't push their belief into me, I say I okay with them. They're actually very fun people to be around with. At least they are honest, and sometimes they actually take a good care of you better than your
own friends.
Yeah,
your
guy
friends.
So Lan,
Yes.
if you see this, I appreciate you become my housemate at that time.
What, he lie?
Lan. His
Lan.
name is Lan. I think his name is Azlan or whatsoever. But he was my first dorm mate when I come to KL. But overall, he proved me wrong. He changed my view. No matter what type of people, you should give them a benefit of the doubt or chance to know them first to know they are really good or not.
Yes, yes. Guys, I was asking about housemate or roommate
But,
from hell.
the
He's
one-
talking about the good one.
This one
right
of
now.
the very hell one, I would say. This one can be a little bit adult a bit.
We'll say that. How about like this? The girl that you lived with.
No, this one is not good. This one is guy one.
Really?
Yeah, we live in the same dorm. You know, dorm have two
Bunk
story.
bed?
Yeah, bunk bed like that. And this guy, he actually,
Oh, those kind. Up or
Yeah.
down?
he's up there.
Okay.
And then I'm down there. I know why, because every time I try to sleep, right, and my bed will start shaking already. And the thing is, he pleasure himself by watching anime. It's not watching porn, it's watching anime.
Hentai?
I don't know if it's hentai or not, but most of the time I'm the one who supply him the anime DVD.
Oh.
And then every time I want to sleep, right, sometimes I would sleep because this guy is actually a very casual pleasurer. He said himself, very frequent. I would say very frequent.
That's not casual.
He will make sure that I sleep first, but the thing back then, I think I was a light sleeper. Every time my bunk mate is like, I know that he's doing something upstairs. He very sure that I sleep, then he will do his work one. And the thing is, this guy, he never wash his sheets.
Oh.
So, you know the smell of the thing is
Like
very
the semen
pungent.
smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So-
depending on the here's another thing. All those produced by the guys would smell everything. It depends on your diet, guys.
I would say this guy diet also not very good lah. He can eat like 8 roti canai, 10 roti canai in one go. My room back then smells like a corpse to the point that I cannot stand anymore. I live with this guy only like 1.5 months only,
Ooh.
and after that I moved to other room. My other, I would say, better friend at that time lah. But the problem with the other room is this room doesn't know how to sleep one. It's always people wake up in the middle of night, play games, random time is never sleep. So I would say that one is somewhat hellish also because I always don't have enough sleep one. Every time I want to sleep, the guy will wake me up. Then Dota jom. Back then is very famous for the first Dota. And ever since we learned about LAN cable that every room will have a like a dormitory match one, so really cannot sleep one. So I end up didn't do a lot of my assignment because I play game too much. It's my fault, but partly their fault also. If they want such a devil ask me to play game.
So guys, it would mean that Dean is very easily influenced.
Yeah. I think that's all the hellish housemate that I've lived with lah. Maybe I don't have something that very extreme like yours.
I don't think mine is extreme either. Okay, my one was like I said, the university that time. I managed to live with her for like a year plus or two years. So when I just came in, she's been living there for quite some time already. So when I just came in, she see me as a new person. So when a new person come in, she find it as a threat. That I will be using her internet. So during that time, we have dorm internet and also your own personal internet that you can share with like your housemates. So my roommate was actually sharing internet with her. Then what happened was she kept on thinking, why is my internet so slow? Why is my internet so slow? But I asked my roommate, is your internet like this all the time? She said, yeah, even before you come in, it's also like this. So she's trying to pin the problem on me. So she was like making a big issue with it. She made other housemates hate me. Like I have like my house that unit, right? It's like 4 rooms. So each room got two girls living together. So that's 8 girls. So she and her roommate is actually okay with me. The roommate is like very, very neutral person. Then with the housemate that is opposite my room and her roommate, make them hate me. So my room is with my roommate and the opposite of that girl's room, that that housemate of mine is actually also friends with this roommate, and she knows me, so she knows like I wouldn't do anything like that. So like end up, you know, it's like 2 versus 2, 2 rooms versus 2 rooms. So she was like a bit not happy with me, this and that. But then when came out, really it wasn't my problem. It was all her issue. She was using too much, and she was just like downloading left and right, torrent left and right everywhere. So it wasn't me, it was her. She knows I don't, by the way, our room, our main door, right, we don't lock. So we leave it open, and we don't need to use like, you know, keys. So all we need is just our access card and come in and then just, you know, go to our place. She saw me, I came in like from after class already, I came in and then I saw her waiting for the lift. I was like, okay, I don't want to be in the same lift as her. I used the stairs, climb up to 7th floor. She obviously live right faster than me, right? So she reached already, she go and lock the door.
She know you are going up also.
Yep.
How petty can you be, lady?
Okay, I knock on the door. She don't want to open the door. I literally bang the door. She also don't want to open the door. I was kicking on the door already, you know. She also don't want to open the door. So I called my housemate. I was like, bro, sis, bro lah. I call bro. You coming back already? Yeah. I'll wait for you. So the moment she came in already, right? Then she came. She opened the door for me. I rushed in. I was like, you go and lock the door for what? You can see that I'm already here, right? I banged the door. You also never go and open the door. Then she come out of her room. She's like, just knock the door lah. Going to the kitchen there, knock the door lah. I was like, I was at my room already. I look at her, dead straight at her eyes. I was knocking the door. Then she just look at me. Wow.
Wow. And then?
The second one is the current one.
Okay.
Not him. It's also a bit of a hellish, but not him.
I'm very good housemate, okay? I cook, some I clean, I drive her also.
Remember guys, he said what during the time, one of our podcasts, he said what
What is it?
I'm your gold mine.
Gold deed mine. Gold deed pahala punya mine.
Yeah. That's the reason why you do it.
It's okay lah, but you got the benefit also what?
But not him. It's definitely, to me, I would say his room is just dirty. He calls it messy. I call it dirty. One of the reason is chips, empty drinks tin is still in the room.
What got that?
Bro, yesterday, okay, calm down. It stays in the room for quite some time before he throws it. Yeah, that's why. But you know, it's just small things that could accumulate to cockroach infestation, which is the reason why I would say he find it difficult living with me at first.
Oh.
Because he don't see what I see.
Oh.
Guys are just guys.
Oh.
Right? Like you literally would just throw the rubbish over there first, and then you throw it like maybe when it's full, right?
No, sometimes I throw it when I know there's wet stuff over there.
Yeah, so that's your common. But before that, you would have like wait, right? Like before I start scolding, you have just like wait until it full down and you throw.
That was before lah.
Yeah, so that was I trained him already. So literally before that, it's like our dustbin is not closed lid, by the way. It's open, out in the open. So when they put like, you know, the eggshells, the wet discards, everything, right, into the rubbish, they don't throw it right on the same day. It smells. The whole place smells. And not only that, I've seen baby cockroaches already at that time. I was so pissed. I straight away right inside the group, everyone has to throw their rubbish already. The moment you see you throw anything wet, throw it out. I don't want any cockroach infestation. During those times when I was scolding him and my other housemates, I don't scold too badly on my other housemate. I scold him more. Because he's more of a dirty person at first. I think it's because it's an influence from the friends. It's a small influence from the friends that he made along the way.
Maybe.
So it was because of all those that he find it, oh, it's not a big deal. That I was like, no, you have to clean it. Or not, it's gonna be like this. You want a cockroach infestation? You want ant infestation? Yeah, I would just like scold. And then it come to a point where he finally realized why I'm scolding like that. But my other housemate, on the other hand, I wouldn't like really scold him like how I scold him. I actually would just say, hey bro, the sampah already full. Make sure you throw rubbish. He's like, oh, okay. I'm actually like, cooking for a bit, then I'll throw after that. And he doesn't. And nowadays, I'm more harsh towards him because last time, my washing machine, I left my washing machine here for him to use. And then my brother's fiance left her washing machine over here while we take the washing machine over there because I was living with her. She left her washing machine over here. All she had asked was to take care of it. And he kept on reassuring, yes, I got take care of it, I got wash it, I got make sure that it's nice and everything. The tub cleaning, everything, all got do it. The moment I started living here because his housemate moved out, so I started living here just to cover his costs. So I was living for free. Then I came here and I had to start paying. And I brought my washing machine over here back. My brother's girlfriend, was cleaning the washing machine and she found a pen while she was cleaning. And he was reassuring to my brother and the girlfriend at the time that he cleaned the washing machine. How come she can find a pen? Right? So clearly he did not clean it. And then he was like, oh, maybe I missed out that spot. How could you miss it? It's one of the spots that you're supposed to clean. In a washing machine, a front load washing machine, is literally like, the side here, or it's just there.
Yeah, I don't know lah. If we talk about washing machine, if 10 cent also you can actually feel it in the washing machine. You can hear the sound of it.
Yeah.
If let's say you have a jeans and the zip come off, right? Washing machine can always hear the sound already.
Yes.
Right? If the pen, I think, it's
and the
much more
pen was
bigger.
at the side there, like. It end up at the side there. So he kept on assuring, yes, I got clean it. Maybe I missed out that. No, you did not clean. Just be honest with us. Like, you did not clean, then you did not clean. Don't just lie. Don't just add the lie on it. And then not only that, my washing machine, I left here for them to use. I actually found lighter in my washing machine. It was his housemate's. Imagine I used like the one that to the heat one. It uses
dryer.
Heat. Not dryer. Shoot, I forgot what's the thing for it. It's literally like sanitize my clothes. So it uses heat to sanitize my clothes. If I use that more often and I use it every time I wash my clothes, I'm very sure my whole washing machine is gonna burn.
Explode.
Boom! Bitch! I was cleaning when I came over here. I started cleaning and everything. I found a freaking lighter. By the way, that time when I put the washing machine over here, I haven't started living here yet, but I say I'll be coming over here. They are still here. My housemate telling me, oh, it's my housemate. I don't smoke. Yeah, but a lighter, man. You tell me you got clean. Yeah, I got clean. Clean what? So I was like telling her, hey, you clean what? How come I can find a lighter, man? Yeah, so that's one of the things. Another thing is the rubbish. Recently, he's been also putting like stuff on my life table. His rubbish on my life table. He knew about it for the second time. I gave warning one time. And the second time, he saw it. Because both of us came back. Like I asked the first thing is, whose Starbucks is that? Then it's like, oh, mine. Make sure you throw the Starbucks away. Dude, I went in. I haven't come out for quite some time. He did all his stuff, came out, and still saw the drink is there. So he had to throw it for him.
Try to be a good housemate.
I think still got quite a number of things. So other than that, the most recent thing that happened was the dryer, the washing machine and the dryer. So again, back to there. Honestly speaking, I was washing my clothes and I was drying my clothes. Wash already, then dry. So I put dryer, I put twice. Meaning once it stops, I start again because my clothes, like, they are actually thick as it requires like really 4 hours of drying. So I wash my clothes once every 2 weeks. Everyone can see that I wash my clothes once every 2 weeks. I won't wash my clothes if my clothes, it's like so little. I won't do that. I'll pile it up until like very high up. Only I go and wash the clothes. This guy decided on that day, it's a very nice day for him to wash his clothes, and I was already on the dryer, so he washed his clothes. Once his clothes is done washing, he saw my clothes are ready, like, almost ready already, right? He just, once the thing came out, and then he took my clothes, put out in his basket. He took his clothes, put inside the dryer and dry. And by the way, the next day I'm going to Penang. I have to wake up damn early for it. He did that. He put my clothes into his basket. When I went there, because he just started. When I went and I saw my clothes is in the basket, okay, then I go and knock his door. I asked him to come out. I was telling him, did you take my clothes out and put inside this basket? He's like, yeah. I needed to try my clothes, so yeah. I asked him, the next question is, have you felt my clothes whether they are dry or not? I was pissed, by the way. He's like, I don't know, I just take out, put inside. It's done already, so I just take out because I want to dry my clothes. I took out my clothes, and by the way, one by one, I show it to him. This is not dry. This is not dry. This is not dry. And my clothes, I throw it on the floor. And by the way, the floor is hella dirty. Throw it on the floor. All these are not dry. And I took the last few pieces of my clothes from his basket. I took his basket up and give it to him. There's still water on it. And then you know what he was saying? He was saying, what can I do for you? Maybe I can, time it. Like, we can do a schedule. I can put inside a group, like when I do the washing. I was like scolding me, bro, you're not listening to me. I am only washing my clothes once every 2 weeks. It's like, oh, every time I want to wash my clothes, you're washing your clothes. Every time I want to wash my clothes, you guys are washing the clothes.
I wash my clothes about once every month. The thing is, out of people that wash clothes, I think I'm the one who use it
the least amount. And we have to pay for electricity, by the way.
So most of the time, I said, if it's a washing machine situation, I will be the least suspected person.
Yeah. So why is it that every time you wash, there's someone washing? Bro, no, you're just a pathological liar. And by the way, I've been promoting you a lot on our stream. I've been promoting you a lot on this podcast. Yet you still do this. Bro, what?
I don't know about that.
And he has the audacity to tell everyone what you know. I was tired. I have no energy to lion her. And she was scolding me like that.
Oh, okay lah. At that day, I think everybody is tired. I'm also tired. I think that time we just came back from somewhere, is it?
Yes, we just came back and I had to rush to pack everything for Penang.
I think we just came back from Booth. If I'm not mistaken, it's not Booth.
No, not Booth. We don't have.
But still, came back
I was
from
just
somewhere.
very tired. I felt like, hey, this guy is not really listening. He's like saying, we could do a schedule. I was telling him, bro, you're not listening, bro. You send a message in the group for what? It's gonna be your message more than any of our messages. It's gonna be you putting the name over there. I'm washing my clothes now. I'm washing my clothes now. Few days later, I'm washing my clothes now. Bro, I told him, bro, you're the only one that wash your clothes almost daily, man. Maybe. And he was like telling me, how about I message you instead? Message me for what? Do you not listen? Your ears come on. I wash my clothes once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that's a situation on that day lah. But I also know because she always told me that when I wash my clothes, I need like 4 hours to dry. So I keep it in mind up until now.
I would just say, I wash my clothes, it takes 4 hours.
If still not 4 hours, either I will help her to still
put it back, like open and then close.
Yeah.
I already tell them like you just open, close, and then you just press the start again. Bro, I had to wash my clothes starting again. It took me 6 hours to finish my clothes, man.
So that's what I said lah. With her as my best friend, she told me her way of doing thing. If I can compromise, then I'll help her do it lah.
Bro, it's just 2 hours of that drying, like 4 hours of the drying. So one cycle is finished already. It's just another 2 hours.
And then you can actually feel if the clothes is not dry or not. Because sometimes I did like it's not.
Yeah, it's not dry. Like for his clothes, by the way, I got say him lah. For my housemate's clothes, I open, I feel the clothes. Oh, it's still not dry, and he's on his stream right now. Okay, never mind. Just put another half an hour. I dry for another half an hour for him. I asked him, bro, your clothes not dry. I put it back to dry for you. I felt your clothes whether they are dry or not before I just end it. What have I done to you to deserve this? Next day I'm going to Penang. I have to wake up early, And he's going around telling people that I'm the bad person.
That one, I think he should felt if the clothes is dry or not. And I'm pretty sure he lived with you longer than me. You probably already told him how you wash clothes and when you wash.
But when I wash, he can see, literally can see. I don't wash my clothes often.
So I leave her with around few months. I already can tell when she will wash clothes, and when she will wash clothes, usually I say, okay, that's the day that I won't wash clothes at all. If possible, I don't want to dirty my clothes at all, so I don't kacau her schedule for that day.
My washing clothes is either on Tuesday or Thursday. These 2 days. But if like on the weekends and we're home, I'll be like, oh shit, I need to wash the clothes. I'll wash the clothes. But otherwise, bro.
Also, sometimes live with the other housemate also, I know his pattern already. Sometimes when the toilet is dirty and I know that he's very busy with working or whatsoever. The thing is, compromising between housemates, The thing is, you see something dirty, instead of you talk behind my back, I dirty this or I dirty that.
You should just clean it.
Yeah, because the thing is, the thing that in the common area, we're using it together.
Oh no, this common area is Square Corner. Square Corner paid for this common area.
Okay, this common area. I think that.
And Square Corner paid for this common area. All he asked was a small space, right? He's taking a huge ass space right now.
Say, for the common area, for me and him, it's like a toilet.
Yeah.
And a kitchen.
Kitchen, yes. Oh my god, the kitchen. Proceed while I'm at Penang.
Well, the food was left there and there's a lot of ants. And I said, can you not leave ants over here? If Amy sees this, she won't like it. So maybe it's a...
That was a trigger for him.
And then I helped him clean, and then he started to
complain about me.
Yeah, I won't say what you complain over here because it's too what? Maybe it's too private. You tell me, and it's not my place to tell the audience. But I tell her because she's my best friend.
No, because I'm the problem. To me, right, it's like you have problem with me, talk straight to me. He was always complaining his ex-housemate, right, not communicating with him. Always. And I'm pretty sure the guy just doesn't communicate. I can see the guy. But when for me, I told him I am very straightforward. I told him at the start that I am a very straightforward person. I'll tell you what things that I don't like. He was like, oh, yeah, I'm okay with it. Now?
But the thing is, I would say try to compromise with each other as we living in at least we're using a same bathroom and same kitchen, right? I'm not perfect and you not perfect also. Sometimes you make things dirty also. Sometimes I can see the lipid residue on the toilet, or I can see ants after you using it, right? The best thing that I can do is either you can talk to me, you can say, hey, then I don't like, Lazo, I don't like this thing is dirty or whatsoever. Can you just leave it clean after that? Or you can do what I do best, just clean it. It just doesn't take a lot of energy. You see ants, you see there's a shit stain, just wash it. For me, it doesn't hurt me to just do things like that. Yeah, it doesn't do me. Yeah, let's say I'm not perfect. Sometimes after I do my business, the sheet stand will be there. I will not realize it. After I cook, if got some ends, sometimes I don't even realize it. But what she always do like that, call me and then said don't leave things like this after you use or cook or whatever, make sure clean nicely or whatsoever, then that's it. And after that you just repeat what she need to say. And leaving the light on whatsoever is like
the lights, everything. My god.
Common sense. I know all my housemate is wearing a glasses, so maybe they cannot see well in dark or whatsoever.
That doesn't prove to me that you should be leaving the whole place lights on.
Because every time I come back, I see light is on. I was like, who leave the light on? This kid always like don't know how to turn the
switch off. You don't know how to switch off.
Yeah. So I don't know. I know probably it's not her.
When the places like, for example, I switch on that hall light, it's because I want to throw the rubbish. So I leave it on to throw the rubbish, and then I switch it off. I'm the type that I leave on for things, but if I don't use it, it's off.
Because
place here as well.
Most of the time, I'm the one who came back the latest over here. I always come back home late.
Midnight.
Yeah, because sometimes I go out find inspiration or just yamcha with my friends like that. And then I come back and say, why the light is on?
Why is the bathroom light on?
Yeah, why is the bathroom light on? Why is this light on and this light off? And then I still didn't complain to the housemate. I didn't say, after that you just switch off. The best thing I just switch off. Just like that.
I directly tell him, bro, if you're not using it, switch off.
So
I'm straightforward.
Yeah, that's the thing lah. With me, living with me is very easy. You don't do it, I do it instead. You don't throw out rubbish, I throw out instead.
Yeah, the thing is, it's gonna end up like, how the internet shows. Come, I show you my wife. You see? You feel that, you're very tired all the time. Put your rubbish on this coffee table. The next day it's going to be gone. It's going to be like that. The guy will be like, oh, I can switch on all the lights because the next day the lights will be off.
It's like having the magic gremlin that helps you turn off everything. Magic elf, not gremlin, elf.
Yeah, you throw all the rubbish on this coffee table. The next day it'll be gone.
Yeah.
For me, it's like I'll tell the person, throw it. And if the person don't listen, I'll make sure get the person over here. Whose one? Yours? What did I say? Yeah, throw it.
So yeah, that's how it is lah. I wouldn't say you are bad of a person, but sometimes you tend to forget things. And I'm pretty sure you live with Amy more than me. You should actually know better what should do and what not to do.
At the start there I was actually quite okay because he didn't do all this kind of stuff. He didn't really do. All I asked him is to clean my side of the wall there so that I can put my stuff. You know what he did? He just cleaned one cabinet away. All I asked him is to clean this side so that I can put my stuff. Because he has his stuff at another side. A whole area, by the way. One stuff over here, this whole area, by the way, at the time, this whole area is his stuff. What you see over here is his stuff at that time. Before Square Corner even make it into an office like this. It was his stuff. All I asked him is to clean that part of the wall so that I can put my stuff. Yeah, so the guy is just, he has a lot of stuff. He's a cosplayer, he's a streamer, understandable. I am a streamer, he's a streamer. We're not cosplayers. I used to cosplay, but I don't make the whole place a mess. I will make sure it's clean, and if I'm not using it, it's gonna be kept. And if the prop is big, right, I probably would just ask anyone wants to take it. I won't be selling it because I don't have the tendency to sell things, except for live. Live I have to sell. So I don't have the tendency to sell the things that I've worn. So just give it away. Yeah, the cosplay I did on a wedding dress, I actually gave it away. That wedding dress for 400, guys.
Wedding dress for 400? Which one?
You've never seen it.
Okay.
Yeah. It was during my uni time. It was 400 ringgit.
Wow.
I just gave it away. Because I just felt like, it's a second hand already. Like, to my hand, I'm the first one. Then after that, to another person, it's going to be a second hand. Might as well just like give it away.
Okay.
Not the best financial advice to everyone, but yeah. I don't like to keep the place dirty. I have to make sure the things are all in place. And right now, my table, I can say, is dirty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do my best to be clean from now on.
My table is also dirty.
So I don't be another housemate from hell.
No, so far right now, after I told you about the cockroach thing, right, the ants and everything, you actually like lower down a bit on all those. So it's actually good for me.
Okay.
Like my room don't have ants right now.
Okay, that's a good thing, right?
Don't have like random ants like coming in.
Okay.
Just like on the floor like that.
So I do a very good job. Ding.
Yeah.
You want to have a best housemate? Call Din. Ding.
No.
I can cook. I can clean. I can take you anywhere. Be your driver. Can be your part-time bodyguard also. Because I'm big.
Bro, you're living with me. You want to live outside, is it?
No.
What's your deal, bro? You okay not?
Yeah. Maybe too much sushi.
Yeah, but I guess the housemate from hell right now I have is just these two. I wouldn't say my exes were hell. They're just childish, messy. But housemate from hell, they did that to me. One is lock the door, and then gave me some attitude.
Yeah.
By the way, the management team, right, they were actually surprised that I could live with her for so long.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I don't live with her in the same room. She's in her room, I'm in my room. And I always like, ask why is our electricity so high, right? It's because inside her room, you know what she has?
What?
Big ass speaker, laptop, PC, and then some, RGB lights around.
She a streamer.
No.
No,
I don't
what's the
think so.
RGB lights for? No, it's for atmosphere.
And she's always complaining that it was because of me.
What do you have in your room at the time?
My PC.
Well, it's actually a same lah. If you want to compare lah, you have a laptop, a big ass speaker, and then
No, she has laptop and PC.
a laptop and PC some more, and you have the RGB light some more. Lady, come on lah. You at that time how old are you? How old is her?
She's definitely older than me by like 2 years ish.
Okay lah, but then you also can think lah which electricity use a lot. I'm 18 also at that time. I know which things that use electricity the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was PC. Mine was a PC, but after that, like I changed it to a laptop. Yeah, because the PC was just too heavy. So I changed it to a laptop.
But now you're back on PC.
Yep. PC for life. Console, no.
So again, there you have it. Our story about our hellish housemate.
Housemate from hell or heaven.
Yeah, if you have a story to tell, do
share with us.
Yeah, drop it in the comment. We love to see your story also. We love to hear your story also. Don't be shy away and like, subscribe, and share this video if you like our content. And we'll see you again in the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye bye.